Welcome to Selenium Automation Testing channel. So I attended the interview for one of the company. In the client interview, they asked a question like this: does Java support multiple inheritance? So even this question seems like very funny, but at the time of interview, sometimes it, it may miss because we will prepare for so many concepts. That's why in interviews, some of the panels they are concentrating on object-oriented principles, basic fundamentals. So Java doesn't support multiple inheritance because here I have one class parent one, I have another class parent two. When I'm here I have another class extending parent one and parent two. When I'm calling this particular method, its compiler is confusing like which method needs to be called, this fun or this fun. Means parent one also contain that method and parent two also contain fun method. So when I created an object for test class, when I'm accessing that particular method, it is confusing. Ambiguity problem occurred. So you can see that this error also does that's why Java doesn't support multiple inheritance because ambiguity problem occurred. So how to achieve the multiple inheritance? That is a question mark. So we can achieve multiple inheritance through interface concept. Now I'm jumping to how to achieve the multiple inheritance through interface concept. So I have taken one interface demo. I have taken another interface my demo. So in the interface I contain like default method. So this is a functional interface. So in a functional interface I can write down the default methods and non normal methods also have written void ABC. And here I have taken another interface. In that interface also taken the same method show. Here the demo interface I have taken the same method and another interface also I have taken the same method name. But method is default method but I have taken the same method name. Now I will take another class. So whenever we want to use interface methods, class should implements. Here it is add unimplemented methods. So I have so so this method I have implemented. Again it is telling like there are two methods. One is show from the demo method and another method is show from my demo method. So which method needs to be called? That's why it's clearly mentioned like override demo or override my demo. Means in the first interface demo, which method needs to be called, or in my demo interface, this method needs to be called. So override that particular method, it's clearly mentioning. Now I will click on my demo. Now this particular method will be implemented. So it's clearly while implementing this method, it is asking like this method needs to be called or that method needs to be called. So I have mentioned like in my demo interface, show method implement. In this way, I can achieve the ambiguity problem because I'm telling the compiler which method needs to implement. Now I will create an object. To create an object, so for interface I cannot create the object. For class I can create the object. Now I am calling the method t dot show. So in this way, interface is solving the multiple inheritance problem, ambiguity problem. So here show be method is called because while implementing this method only, it is asked like this method needs to be implemented from my demo interface method needs to be implemented or demo interface needs to be implemented. So through interface we can achieve the multiple inheritance. So this is a question asked in the interview. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel